Yeah. If I had a my Apple Watch on, it'd be screaming right now because I swear to God, my heart rate's at like 200. So the stream started. Everything's fine. There's like a 5-minute countdown. I get down to about the last minute of. There's about a minute left. I'm prepping. I'm getting everything running, and I'm 44 months. Thanks, Cole.
Well, Tickle Mutterdies. Champ Cole 91 just resubscribed for 44 months.
Right there, I'm about ready to start, and I hear the sound. And I thought, like, okay, the power, like we lost power in part of the house. Something. We have a baby monitor that's like 20 years old, and it's plugged in to the original part of the house. Right now, my office where I'm at is in an addition off the other end of the house. So my our bedroom, my wife's room where she's asleep right now, this is off of the other end. So it's not connected to the other house. It's just it's a second addition onto the house. All of the regular bedrooms are at the other end. So we have this baby monitor so that we can hear if anything goes on at the other end of the house. It's just been there for 20 years. That way you can hear if it's at the front of the house. So if there's any noises out front, we can hear it because we're on the back end of the house. And when the power clicked, all of a sudden I start hearing the monitor alarming because it's like the power went off out there. So I'm sitting there like, I can hear it. The door's shut. You guys, you can't hear it because there's noise cancellation and stuff. But I'm like, this is going to wake my wife up. She's in bed. She has to be up in 5 hours. I need to go check this out. So I figure I'll just go back there and unplug the monitor. Everything will be fine. House is dark. Everybody's in bed except for me. And so there's like a minute left. I'm like, I can walk back there, plug the monitor back in, make sure that we have power, come back, be good to go. I walk back there and everything's dark. I go into the room. It's just a spare bedroom that has a bunch of just stuff in it. I walk in, I flip the light on, and as soon as I flip the light on, a giant black shape jumps at me. Like, jumps at me, hits me in the shins, and runs away. I damn near shit my pants. Like, no lie. Like, full on. I just did it. Like, I almost shit my pants. Scared the living shit out of me. We have rabbits. And one of our rabbits never, ever... She never wants to leave her cage. She's a big freaking rabbit. Big rabbit. And apparently my daughter left her cage open tonight. And she never leaves. She never comes out. You can leave her cage open for an hour and you can be in the room with her and she'll never sneak out of her cage. She just sits in there. You have to actually physically get her out of the cage. So apparently she was screwing around and left her cage door open. She snuck back into that room and bit that cord in half. She chewed through the cord and it turned off the monitor. She bit through it to kill it. And it was hiding in there. And when I kicked that light on, she ran up, and rabbits do this thing where they binky it's like they get excited and they jump and spin in the air. And she ran up and like parkoured her little fluffy ass off of me because she was excited. And I literally almost shit my pants. And then I looked at her and I'm like, and then she just looked at me and then she ran past me, ran down the hallway and jumped in her cage. So yeah, I'm trying to calm down. Rabbit. And I can still hear the monitor going off. Unless that's the other one. It's goddamn rabbit. Anyway, where are we at? So last week I said I wasn't gonna do the Titan event for our tour, the R Tour Split Soul, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just I'll grab the 3-star. She knows I wasn't going to chew her out. Now I have that's my favorite rabbit. I love that rabbit, but she damn near killed me. The stream would have just been running forever. It would have just been stuck on the intro. I'd be dead back in the rabbit room, passed out on the floor with a rabbit sitting on my chest, chewing a chew stick, giggling that I had keeled over because she binkied my shins. So I said I wasn't going to do this, and then I went ahead and did this. So here we are, coming into the final week. I know I've missed some Titan points, not a ton. I haven't missed a lot. I don't know how much were possible up till now. I don't know how far you could go. Like, where are we at now? I've got 1,040. And I still have to do gear enhancement has 80. So there's 1120. And champ training, so 1220. Is that where I'm at? 1220. So that leaves 280 left, and we have 4 events. $280 left, 4 events. If I remember right, it's dungeon divers. So let's say 100 for dungeon divers. Champ chase, at least 100, maybe 150. Spider, which will probably be 50, and Fire Knight. So I'm saying another 50 from Fire Knight. I got plenty. I'll get it. And then I'll probably never use our tour. Cole, you're not doing it? I wasn't going to do it. But then I just started doing it. And then once you start doing it, it's hard not to do it. Plus, I've got plenty of gems. I had a ton of energy. I still haven't used any of the energy that's sitting here. Like, if you look here, I've got, let's see, how much energy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 energy refills, 8,800 gems. I've got plenty of shards. I've just been kind of, yeah, I'm still got 20 sacreds. I didn't do the extra legendary. Where am I at? Mercy. It's been 6 sacreds. I'd have to open a lot of sacreds, and I don't get any points for it. There's nothing running right now that I don't get any advantage out of them, right? There's Golden Deck of Fate is souls and soul stones, artifacts and accessories, so don't get anything from that. Gear enhancement, no. Gear Ascension, Ice Golem, and Champion Tournament. So there's nothing that helps. And then events, we don't have anything coming. So it's just a way to kind of suck out some of your cards. And I think I've been pissing away my Void Shards and those, and I still have Vassal to claim and Lamassu to claim here. And Artur will be, you can claim Artur. Let's see, what is it? 1, 2. So 4 days. 4 days we'll have Artur, which may coincide with the champion chase, which should make that easier. I think we'll be fine. It'll be the way to do it. 40 for Roshkar. Okay, so Sammy, welcome. What do we have? We got a day on the summons boost. Plus, see, Hydra ends tonight, so we'll get all the Hydra rewards tomorrow. We are in second place. Is there, how many keys? Do we have keys that are left to be used? Not everybody's used their keys yet. 3 keys. There's a lot of 2 key, 1 key, in 4 hours. Who's not going to use this? That's a lot of people not using their keys. That sucks because I feel like first place is achievable if we can get our keys in. This was probably my best. 1.32 billion. That's probably my best run for Hydra to date. That's got to be my highest to date. And I think it all comes down to this champ right here. Where is he? That's him. There he is. Dune Herald Zaharis was a game changer for Hydra for me. Absolute game changer for Hydra. And it's like a quick build on him. Like, you see the numbers, it's not anything huge. We're not talking tons of HP. He's, speed at 276. He's not laying down any damage at all. I could go higher on accuracy. I have him in full protection, so he's laying protected buffs, and it's just those 3: intercept, block, debuffs. Those are protected, but his and I don't even have him fully booked. 1, 3, 5 more books to fully book him, and I'll finish the video. I have it started. He is he's crazy. It's this A1 has a debuff spread. His A2 is block buffs and block active skills buffs on his target. Then applies the buff spread effect. He steals their buffs, then spreads it on all allies, blocks buffs, block active skill buffs, and his A1 has 100% chance when fully booked of applying the debuff spread, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all allies. He's nuts. I think I already used my Chimera keys for the week. Yeah, I already used Chimera because we killed off Nightmare to unlock Ultra Nightmare. So I used both keys here. And I'd still, I mean, I wonder if I could get, I wonder if you would make a difference into that 1 key Ultra Nightmare or a 1 key Nightmare team. Right now my team is a 2 key Nightmare. Yeah, he's just bonkers. It's the first time I've had, actually I'm not even going to say this because it's not just him. I threw, for Hydra, I went all out with a new Hydra team for Nightmare. And that was the Hydra team for Nightmare with Dune Herald as the lead because he has that 20% aura speed in all battles. Put him in the lead. Now that was my main one, but that kind of uses up my main champ. So I had to build a new team for everything. So my Brutal team, 76 million on Brutal with just a throw together team. And the difference here was Beastbane. So Beastbane, this was the first time I had built him and tested him out. And it's not even a very good build. That doubled 1 key for Brutal. Where is he? Yeah, I was beyond impressed with Beastbane in that squad. There he is. And I have no ascension on anything. I just threw a team together real quick. He has crit rate. So he's got full crit rate, but his crit damage is really low. His accuracy's decent. He's only 251 in speed. His defense is pretty high, but not as high as I would like him because he's a defense-based champ. But because he ignores, he has the ability to ignore. Where's it at? He ignores his A2. No, it's his A3. Is it? Ignores life barrier and ally protection buff. So he ignores the life barrier on the Hydra. So I would like to have more damage on him so that he can kind of break through if somebody's been eaten. I have no books on him yet. I haven't booked him at all, and he jumped the numbers way up. So Beastbane and Dune Herald made a massive difference. I'll have to do the video. I'll put the video together tomorrow for Dune Herald with his build and the Hydra run. And then maybe make something on Beastbane. I think everybody's doing videos on Beastbane. And I'm not real happy with the build I have. Like I said, I just threw it together. I don't have him in my main team. I don't have room for him in the main team. My Nightmare team. I could probably try something with him in there. But I want to try to get him in crit damage gloves. I want to get him in crit damage gloves. Or defense percentage gloves. If I can get his crit rate somewhere else. I'll have to really mess around with his build. And I have all weekend. We still have free re-gearing for a while. So what do we have that's ending? Gear enhancement in 2 days. Champion training in 2 days. We still have 2 days for this stuff. Close am I on champ training? 8100. I'm not too far off. Plus I get some crystals out of this. This is We'll run this. All right. Yeah, I haven't looked yet to see when I feel like we still have enough time. What happened? Now a message from our newest sponsor, Aptoide. Here's your chance for a secret promo code in Raid. To get started, use my link to download Aptoide on your PC or Android device and install or update Raid Shadow Legends. For a limited time right now, this will also earn you bonus resources inside the game. What is Aptoide? That's easy. Aptoide is an alternative Android app store that is partnered with Raid to give you more for your hard-earned cash. Next, you'll need to install the APTOIDE Wallet, which is 100% fast and safe. Before you make a purchase, use my promo code SLEEP to receive an extra bonus of up to 25% in all your purchases in Raid. It's that easy. All right, so sorry for the abrupt ending to the stream. I'm in Ohio. It was late at night. We had a massive storm rolling through, and it knocked the power out. It was out of power for about an hour.
And I'm so mad!
And at that point, it was too late to get back on and stream. Bunnies had nothing to do with it, though. They were not the culprit for the stream ending. Just so you're aware. There was a couple of things I wanted to do before the stream ended, so I'm going to do it here and add it into YouTube. We have the extra legendary, the shard campaign thing here going on with Sacred. It doesn't really give us any benefit to community weeks or anything that's going on, but it's an extra legendary, and I'm at 20, so I thought, okay, I'll open 2. I'm nowhere near Mercy, but I thought I would just open 2. So we'll do that, and then I wanted to take a look at Beastbane. I wanted to rebuild him a little bit and run another Hydra key test. If it was late enough on the stream to be able to do it. Hydra is open back up. It's Clan Clash hasn't started yet, but I can test Beastbane to see what kind of numbers we're getting out of him compared to anything else. So here you go. 2 of these sacreds. First off, I have no room. See, this is exactly how things always go. It's just like a live stream when nothing works. Here, we'll just make room for 2. Just wanted to open 2. 18 I feel is a good number to have. 20's better. Borden. I bet his bedroom's full of crap. One more. Another Doom Priest. I don't like odd numbers, but let's do 1 more just to do it. 17. Still plenty. Ah. Branox. I like the weird swords. Although you get no power when they're not in your hand. Come on. Looks neat. Physically kind of stupid. So let's do 1 more. God, why do I do this? This is how they get us, people. Don't fall for it. This is exactly how they do it. Once you think you're out, they pull me back in. 1 more. Last one. Captain TEMU. Okay, I think I can do some empowerment here. Turn this off. Epics. Don't I have TEMU at least? Maybe not. Yeah, I do. TEMU. She's in the vault, but Still, who was the other one? Doom Priest? Do I not have... Doom Priest must be full up. Let's see if she's already maxed at 4. No, she is. Alright. Do I have... What is... Doom Priest? Is that Knight's Revenant? Yeah, let's do this. We'll move it in, and we will empower Wreck. That works. And then we can move Doom Priest to the vault. Little switchy here. Good deal. Orden, who is this? Is extra turn, target is killed. No, you're pointless. Decrease attack. Nope, you're both food. Alright, damn it. I hate that we did that. 4 sacreds and nothing. Oh well. What else were we gonna do? It was... Wanted to do Beastbane because he did make a big difference in my Clan Clash Hydra score this week. And I really put absolutely no effort into his build. Let's see, where are we at? 78. I'm a little shy on crit rate, but crit damage is way down. And I want to push him, definitely push him higher. We have some speed here and accuracy on this. Is there a better banner? Stone skin. I would rather do pinpoint. Do we have a accuracy pinpoint banner? Accuracy, no speed. Accuracy 4 speed. Probably rather go accuracy with no speed. But I'm gonna gain... Let's see, 2 of them gets me 10 speed. Plus 20 accuracy. 3 is 20 accuracy, so... Crit damage, do we have... Crit damage there, plus accuracy. What is the max here? 33, so we lose 7 crit damage. Let's do... Pinpoint. He's defense based, right? Defense, yes. Let's do a defense... ring. Do I have a defense ring? 1. With percentage defense at 5%. If I can get lucky. Yeah, double, 12. Alright, and let's go ahead and throw some enchantment on this. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of my way. There we go. Attack. I want defense though. That is gonna bump. We lose a little bit of HP. Gain accuracy. Because we are going to swap out that banner for the accuracy banner. That one. Can we get some defense rolls? Shit. No. What? Okay, so if I rework this. Lose the accuracy spin. Let's rework. I want to rework this one. with Chaos Ore. It's a 6-star. Switches it to attack with speed. Let's see. This is defense. Here, let's rework this one too. I rarely rework stuff. I always forget that I can do it. Still a defense. Defense, attack, HP. More accuracy. What is this? Oh, it's a rare. Yeah, it's fine. Damn it. Resistance. No help. We'll go to 5-star. Defense. HP. Defense. Come on. I want an accuracy. I guess we're stuck with this one. Pinpoint. Let's upgrade it. Okay, we're getting better numbers here. Okay, defense is up again. And this should, and there we got increase in accuracy. We bumped our speed. We lost speed at the same time though, so it doesn't really, I'd rather take the accuracy. 246. I can't remember where he was at to begin with. All right, speed with 1 crit rate. Do we have a better set of boots? I want crit rate substat. Priority has to be, or no, primary needs to be speed. Cruel. Crit rate 1 roll. Protection to 10. Instinct, bolstered, righteous. Single roll. Supersonic. 3 of them. And feral with a 13 and crit damage. Feral, 2 pieces of feral gives me another 5 speed plus. Let's go ahead and throw this on. I lose 5 for speed, but if I can find another piece of feral, I think it'll bump me in the long run. All right. Defense percentage. I want primary defense percent. Substats, I want crit rate. No pinpoint, no feral. 2 perception. Let's roll this one. Crit rate? Nope. Defense. Attack. We'll go to 12 on each and see if we can't. Shit. Come on, I want to find crit rate. Yes. 16. This should help. Chant. We're going to throw more defense, HP. That's bumping the crit rate. Okay, do I have... I need a set of crit damage gloves. I want crit rate is substat. What do I have? Righteous. Bolster, stone skin. Protection, there's an immortal set of 14. Speed set. That might not be bad. Defense percentage. Of course, I get no double roll on. Damn it. Immortal set, have 14. What are we at here? 19 for protection. 12. 11. 6. 19 for supersonic. I would need 3 supersonic to get, although I would, that's got crit rate as a substat too. All right, we're going to throw the supersonics on. I still need a piece of feral. Do we have any feral crit damage? That would have been, actually, let's try to rework it. Please, dear God. Defense. I'm not overly concerned here. Would have been nice though. Let's see, equipped. Is there any feral equipped on anybody? Nope. All right, we need a feral still. We need a top run piece of feral. Bump. Could just close all these and make my life a lot easier, but Zeal, supersonic. Okay, feral. I want filter. I want substats of crit rate, and we're gonna do priority crit rate. See, there is a double roll crit damage. That is much better than what I'm looking at here, other than the speed. $16, this one's 15. No bump, double roll crit rate on the helmet. There's a double roll crit rate. No speed though. Ooh. Let's take this one up. Oh shit, this is the piece right here. And speed. Hello, my new attack weapon. Although that's, we already had. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna swap this out. That bumps. We've got crit rate now at 81. Speed at 212. Did I take a big hit on speed? I can't remember what speed was before. I am taking a hit on speed though. Let's bump speed to at least a, okay, 3. We'll take a 3. Speed. So I need missing. If I could go feral. Shield wise. Okay, so if I throw this one in, I get my crit rate. I have no speed here though. Here I'm getting my crit rate. A little bit of a hit on speed. Wish he was faster. I feel like I'm better off with the crit damage. and the crit rate, sacrificing the speed. Do I have enough dust? Can we rework this once? Hope for something better than HP. Speed. Hell yes. That helps. What else? We can ascend some of this stuff. I need to do Ascension. I need to get caught up on Ascension, though. Crit rate. Same thing. We can ascend this. And add. There. Take it to 5. Ascend. HP. Speed. At least 3. 4. May as well add attack substats while I'm doing it, just because. And ascend. I have to go back to the beginning to see where we started this. Numbers wise. Definitely took a hit on speed. But the advantage here is I'm also gaining accuracy and swapping out the crit rate for crit damage. Defense. We can ascend. Defense. It's good. Attack doesn't help. And I'm out. I need to, maybe I should spend some time and actually do the Ascension tournament that's running right now. Okay, defense. HP. Resistance. This is a better build than I had, but the lack of speed is a concern. Rail, we're fine. He's not booked at all. There's room to grow here in the books too. So we got 222. Crit rate is there. Crit damage is over 239. It's much higher. His accuracy is higher. His resistance is up. Accuracy. There's crit damage with attack. Can we swap out? What are we getting here? We're getting accuracy from those 3. Defense. Equipped. Primary substat. Defense percentage. Substats. I want crit rate and speed. What do we have here? Here is... This is higher. That's adding 13 speed. Ooh, 15 speed. Minus a little defense. And crit rate. That might be the one right here. Sorry, Ethiel. Or no, that is Elhain. That adds, that helps. So let's go. And then we'll swap her. She gets this one instead. All right, so that is the complete rebuild. I feel like that's enough here to test it. Let's go to Hydra. We'll go to Brutal. I know we're not going to keep the points. So this is the team. This was the squad build. And can't remember exactly what I had last week on this. Let's try this. Do we run around? Let's run a quick battle. See what kind of number we get. Actually, no. Let's just run it. I want to see how this runs full auto. Beastbane, his A1, one enemy 2 times. First hit has 75% chance to place a hex. So we're getting the hex and we're getting the increased crit damage for increased damage. A2, one hit 2 times, one enemy, 20% chance of repeating. This champion counterattack teams up with allies. I don't have any allied attack on this build though. All enemies 2 times with a decreased speed and weaken. If the hex is already there, it puts it on before the attack, which is good. Will ignore life barrier and ally protection. Increases champion's defense by 5%, which is awesome because that's going to be, he's a defense-based champ. His damage is based on defense. The only thing here, what is his 28%? I think I'm going to leave Elva in the lead. But you know, before I do this, I think everybody else here is set. I don't think my Elva has been tested. Let's see if she is. That is an old build. Holy crap. So she's an immortal. What are we looking at? Defense is low. She definitely needs defense. She's fully booked though. So you have a defense. She has HP. Chest plate. She has high HP. I'm not. Speed. Resistance. Do we need resistance? I've got speed there. Accuracy. Don't need accuracy. I don't need crit rate. The speed is fine. I'm good with the speed. Defense. Let's adjust this a little bit. Speed is, I think I was pushing for speed. HP percentage. Gauntlets. Plus Defiant. I wonder if I have a better set. I wonder if I have a... No. Just another HP percentage. And HP percentage gauntlets. What do I have here? Crit rate. That's a triple roll speed though. I think we're going to leave it. Unless these gloves... No, we'll leave them. Let's swap out. If we go Feral, we gain speed and accuracy. I don't need speed and accuracy. Pinpoint though. 2 pinpoint gives me 10 more speed. Protection. Resistance and HP. Reaction. Merciless is crit damage. This is crit rate, crit damage. Reaction only helps for the first run. Blood shield. Defense. What do we have? HP, defense, and resistance. Do we have a good... There's defense with speed. Can I get a double roll on the speed? Single roll. Don't want resistance. I want... accuracy. HP. Attack. I don't care about attack. Defense. There's 11 with defense and HP. That might not be bad. Defense, HP, and attack. Defense, HP, HP. We get speed on the third roll, or is it? Nope, it's double an HP. Where's it at? There it is. Defense. Okay, so that we lose a little bit of speed, but we gain defense and HP. Defense. I want to stick with defense here. Let's just look at defense. I don't care about crit damage. I just need resistance, accuracy, HP, HP and attack, blood shield. That might be better to run with blood shield. But here I'm only getting resistance and HP. Resistance and HP, crit damage. Can I get lucky on this roll? No. Double roll crit damage. Defense. What's the bonus? Accuracy. It's not needed. 1 is attack. It's not needed. Pinpoint is accuracy. Not needed. Although a double roll on HP here might not be bad. Resistance. And crit damage. This. I gain HP, I lose crit damage, gain resistance and accuracy. This one's getting swapped out. Alright. HP. That's a lot of defense substats though. Mary, let's go defense. Plus HP. We can do stone skin. Attack. Figures. God damn it. Protection. Resistance. Losing a lot of HP here. this. What can we get? Oh, this is the one. We're losing a lot of HP, but we're gaining a lot of defense. Let's do this. Let's see how much. We're at 44.6. Let's see how much HP we can gain by training some of this stuff. I want some speed here. Resistance. We'll just add accuracy just because we're doing it for everything. So we gain a little bit of speed. Speed is always good. More resistance. Accuracy. Not necessary, but it's hard to only upgrade certain substats. I'd rather just upgrade them all. 19. There's no HP substats on any of this stuff. But we took a bump on defense. I feel better about the defensive bump than I do the bump on HP. Here is 250 to 750. 550. We'll leave that. Okay. $650. Numbers are getting higher. We're doing better. This is some of these champions I've never really built for anything specifically. So they've got to, they're built quickly, probably for a past gear ascension or gear enhancement event. But they really have never kind of seen any major overhauls. Oh, that'll help. That helps. Attack. I can't ascend anything. I can't ascend here. Got plenty here. I can go double. Another little bit more defense. Defense. Okay, so we'll just double ascend everything. Attack. HP helps. I think I finally broke where the HP was. Resistance. Attack. Okay. Good deal. And we have a little bit of masteries on her. She's fully booked though. Everybody else should be fine. All right, let's go ahead and start this. I want to see what kind of numbers we can get out of this compared to last week. And this is all about Beastbane. Looking for the damage we can get out of him. That's him. Decrease speed and decrease weak, or he's got weaken, speed, and hex on everybody right out of the gate. That's helping. That's helping. This is just full auto. I'm not doing anything I'm not worried about. I'm just curious what kind of numbers we can get out of this. Link. He's set up to be eaten first. We're at 2 million here, 7 turns in. I think anything above about 50 million here for Brutal. All of I think most of my score comes from Nightmare. That's where my main team is. And I'm not using Beastbane in my main team. I've got a stronger main team for this. This is just about pushing numbers for second key at Brutal. Anything above 50 mil, I'm going to call a win. All right, let's, we'll let this run. We'll skip ahead as it gets into later turn count and see where it goes. While this is running, and you can see it, this is the giant furry menace that caused all the problems this morning. Yes, she's sweet, but literally, you scared the shit out of me in the middle of the night. This thing comes running at you in the middle of a room, in the dark, when you don't think anybody's up. It's scary. Damage-wise, we're at 27 mil. We're only 81 turns in. I can say that one of the biggest problems is keeping him alive. I think I can add a little bit more HP back. The defense is helping, but with only Elva Autumnborn being the only one reviving allies, it's a little bit... I think he's been alive about, let's say, 70% of the time, so he's kind of missing out on his opportunities to do damage here, and he's about to be eaten. But 28 mil at 86 turns. I think we're on target. This is going to be a better run. Again, this is only Brutal. This isn't Nightmare. Mithrala was just eaten, and the life barriers there. It's got 3 turns, 2 turns on the Devouring. Don't think it depends on if Blessed Bash is gonna come around before. I don't know. We might get her back, but then 9 turns out, we're gonna lose Artak. Okay, can we? We need to cycle Nut in for Blessed Bash before that turn goes. There it is. Is it enough? Yeah. All right. There's Mithrala. We're almost at 50 million. All right. 50 million has been hit. We breached where I wanted to push it with the changes to Beastbane and Autumnborn. Now it's just a matter of how long can they hold on. One more turn and Artak goes. Can Nut... Let's see. And I'm running this full auto. I just... God, I hate that head. Head of Torment. I hate the whole Hydra. Hydra's such a difficult component to the game. Attack. X is on. Blessed Bash isn't enough. Nope, not enough. Artak is gone. Not going to be there. Okay, so we lost Artak. That was that's what makes me nervous. Once I start to lose my couple of damage dealers, Beastbane is he's not a damage dealer for this. He can ignore the life barrier and stuff, but he's not fully booked. He doesn't have his masteries. He's not dealing the damage I'm getting out of anybody else. I would love to be able to see his numbers out of the 52 mil that we're at right now. I'd like to see him above, let's say above 5 mil. The majority is going to be RTAC. It's probably going to go, I'm going to say the numbers will run down. RTAC and Nut will be top. See, he's got life barrier on. We're FUBAR. Even if I target the head, it's the downfall right here. I feel like it's going to be RTAC and Nut. Very similar runs. And then Mithrala, she does a lot of damage. And then I think we're going to have okay numbers out of Beastbane. It's not going to be anything huge. I don't have any like ignored defense on him or anything like that. He's just there for his hex and debuff spread. And not debuff, his hex and his ability to ignore life barriers. So there, we lost Nut. This is just kind of falling apart now. I will say 54 mil. If we can hit 54 mil, I'll be happy. As we start to lose the ones that are doing the majority of the work. Beastbane's still alive. We're not going to get Ugo back. We can get the Brimstone. Might push it over 54. $53.9. There it is, 54. Again, we just don't, there's not enough damage here to even get back anybody that's been devoured. Can we get, are we going to hit 55? 55 mil. Wow. There it is. Beastbane, 4.7 mil. 4.7 mil. Nut at 20. Mithrala at 10. RTAC at 15. 55 mil though. That's a 1 key brutal. I'm happy with Beastbane. He is making a difference. Hydra teams are always built heavy, top down. So my Nightmare team does all the damage. That's where all my points come from. And then 1 king, brutal, and hard are a little bit more difficult. This, with Beastbane, has made that a lot simpler. That's it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And hopefully you enjoyed the Beastbane build. I am Finally He Sleeps. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams in a world